welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today I'm working in the Lady Mary journal again, and I'm going to do a sort of I don't know, what you used to make cards and you do this funny fold, you know, where it folds out and has all kinds of interest and stuff. I'm going to do that today to make a pocket for this page, excuse me, and it's going to be a top-loading pocket there. And then this is going to fold out, and there's going to be writing space here and also here. So, now that I've explained myself, let's get on to it and just do it. And you'll see what I'm talking about then, because, yeah, sometimes explanations aren't as good as actually seeing it done, right? So I'm going to take this page out of the journal and kind of lay this sideways so I know where to put it back. And lay it over here somewhere where it won't fall. Okay, so begin with, I'm using this page, this side, in the signature. This, I'm using a scrap piece of this background page. So if you've got the Lady Mary journal, this is, you know, the papers. Now, you don't have to have the Lady Mary journal to do this. You can do it with any papers you want. Absolutely no worries on that, okay? And I'm using the tall tags that I've already got cut out, and background with the file folder. So I always mount those that way. And I'm using, which one am I using? This little journal card that says, "The power of finding beauty in the humblest things makes home happy and life lovely." These are all quotes from Louisa May Alcott, and I'm using a couple of labels. So, yep. I did my labels a little bit smaller, so I made them big this way so that you can go smaller if you want. It's completely up to a person. And if you don't have the kit, there are loads of labels I've got in the freebies with my other things that I've given out free on my website and what have you. So in the mini journals, they all have labels. So you can do this without this. But if you want this, it's in my Etsy shop. Just saying. Okay. All right. Moving on now. So this is the page we're working on. First, so I can get this out of the way, I'm just going to put this up here because I wanted to cover that. It's just a title on a page that just happened to be there. So we're going to cover our burdens with nature, right? I did a super dummy. I left my glue without its little lid on it overnight because I forgot to put it on yesterday. And so this morning I came in and I thought, oh no, oh no, that's not smart of me. Okay, so, you know, stuff happens and we move on. That's the way I look at it. Stuff happens and we move on. Okay, so I'm going to sit this kind of up and centered. I trimmed off a little bit of the edge of this. All right, if you're using the Lady Mary kit, you need this page, but you need it printed out twice because I cut it. Let me get my ruler. Oh, I guess I could give you your instructions, your list of supplies. Okay, Lady Mary journal kit or any pretty papers you want to use, right? That's for another one. Scissors, a paper trimmer, bone folder, brayer, double stick tape, and glue. Or if you prefer, or I'm going to put some lace on this after the fact, so that's going to be a thing. A ruler that I just grabbed for. Vintage photo distress oxide, and of course a sense of humor. And I've really had to use that thing on my supplies list this morning already. Okay, because, dude, I've been so fumble-fingered, and I don't know if anybody else gets that way or not, but I do. Okay, so this is actually just a quarter inch less than the whole bottom of the page, right? So if you did, get back over here. So if you did this, you're just cutting off 1/4 of an inch on the edge, okay? And then I trimmed it to 5 1/4 this way. Pretty simple, if I can talk. Pretty simple to do that. Okay, then what I did was I folded it in almost half. I folded it in half before I cut it. That's what I did. So then once you get that fold, okay, folding it over, you're just going to fold this back on itself. It's really easy. I know sometimes when you're folding this and folding that, it looks a little complicated, but it's not. These are my inside mats. I'm going to move them to a side. So once again, you're just folding it in half and then folding it back in half. Okay? I hope that makes sense because it's really easy. Okay? So once you get this done, your element's almost finished. Now, you can decorate it any which way you want. I've got double stick tape on the back here because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to make it a top loading pocket. And it's going to sit down here. It is a stacked image, but it's not lining up exactly because I trimmed a little off. Because, look, when you sew a signature in, you need all the room you can get on this gutter edge. So if you take a little off, you can scooch it over this way, or you can just center it in the middle, whichever way you want. So put it where is most comfortable for you, because you got to think about later. Planning ahead is a thing, okay? So we're going to do this, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this piece on just as a matting piece, all right? Just to have it there, and it's going to line up with that trim on the page, okay? And this is our scrap piece of that background paper. So we're just, and I've got double stick tape. You can use glue. It doesn't matter. You don't have to, you don't have to use double stick tape. I just really like it for security's sake. It makes everything stronger, and it works for me. I know, not everything that works for one person is going to work super great for another, okay? I understand that. So I'm going to put glue on top of this so that I can have some space to move it around if it's not exactly where I want it to be, because, you know, yep, that happens, especially when a person like me is fumble fingers for the day. Okay, now I want to have as much even on the top and bottom as possible, and I'm going to line it up with that edge. I had, before the video started, I had laid it on here and marked, because this is double-sided printed. I marked it, and then I just put my tape over there, right? Let's see if I can move that over just a touch. Okay, there. Now, once you get that on, we're doing good. My next piece is this. Now, I printed these out at, I think it was a quarter the size of this, the whole page. But I printed it out as a quarter the size. If you can't do that on your printer, then just print out and cut out a piece of it to do this part, okay? So what I've got it on here is I'm going to do, to make this a little slide-in pocket, you know. So I'm going to take the double stick tape off. I just thought it was cute. I just, at a quarter of the size, it just comes out so cute, and I just cut it out and folded it so that it would be, you know, I wouldn't have to really worry about backside printing it, because, yep, it's already got itself on its other side, right? Okay, so moving on from my silliness, we will put this down here, and I want this to be more or less in the center, right? Center of the piece that I've got here. Where's my brayer? And there you go. Super cute. Now we've got this thing going on, right? And when you turn this over, you've got writing space in there. Just saying. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm going to put my matting pieces in here. I went ahead and measured these out. They are for this one that I'm doing. Okay, now you can make this any size you wish. This is 2 3/4 almost wide. Yeah. And 4, almost 4 tall. They're the same size. So you don't have to be exact. It's not, you know, like you're going to get a bad grade in school if you don't get it just right. You just make it the size that you want it to be. You can make it smaller to just make a little piece here, or make it larger, whatever size you want it to be, right? Okay, so we're going to get this matted piece down so it's another writing spot, because I wanted this to have, I don't know, just to be a sort of a powerhouse kind of element in the journal. You can use, it's interactive because you can move it, right? Well, you're not moving the whole pocket. You're just moving the pieces of it, right? So I'm going to set this off there, okay? And right there, okay? You don't want it to be in your fold. That's the biggest deal right here. You don't want to put anything in that fold, because then that messes everything up. It just gets all sad. Okay. All right, let's put this other one in. And these just sit right behind there. Now, it's also a place where someone could put pictures or, I don't know, any kind of memorabilia of any kind. Whatever somebody wanted to put in a journal. It just gives extra space on this page, and it just gives a pretty interactive thingamajig. Okay. All right. So I'm going to line it up with that other one right off my fold. Okay. Just right there. And then just put it down. Don't let it squidge around and move. Okay. And then we've got writing space inside there that's, you know, hidden. And if you open it up this way, you've got writing space there. Now, if this doesn't lay super flat for you, you can always put some Velcro in some discreet places. You know, it's right now I'm not going to do that, but as time goes on and I see how it's going to interact or react or whatever in the journal signature page, then I'll probably put some Velcro in, maybe half and half, you know, like cut your Velcro in half, put half here and half here, and maybe put one right here, or half of one. It's just one of those things where you just have to kind of figure it out. I want it up a little, and I'm gonna leave as much room in my gutter as I can. So I'm gonna put it like so. And you know, off camera, I'm gonna lace this up like, you know, like I usually do, because that's me. It's how I roll. Okay, so we're gonna get the double stick tape off here, and I just use the 1/8 size. I mean, this is very narrow. You could use a bigger one. You could use the 1/4 or the half if you want. I just didn't think that it would really be necessary to get that serious with it. I just wanted a little bit of extra help holding it down. So, yep. We're just going to get some glue on here and get this. Now, I know that other people have said in past that they don't like to use double stick tape for this kind of a thing because their journal cards get stuck in there. I've never had that problem, but that doesn't mean I won't ever. But what I do is when I'm putting the glue on there, I'm putting a line of glue outside, just barely outside the line where the double stick tape is. Okay, so my cards wouldn't naturally touch where the tape is, actually. Is what I'm trying to say. So now that we've got that done, oh yeah, I've got some little things here. I want to put this on there. We got to decorate, right? It's a thing, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this one here because it's cute. Okay, there we are. And I've got this little journal card that I'm going to stick right there. Super cute. Okay. We've got these. I did, you know, of course I did them on the Cricut because, you know, it's a thing. But I did them at, I don't know, I think about half size or maybe even a little less. I don't know. I just squinched them down. And that's our acorn. We've got our little prickly guy. Hedgehog. Yep. A little hedgy. And he's going to go down here because he's just that cute. Just put him on there. And I've got a tiny little butterfly here. I did pre-ink these because, you know, inking something this tiny on camera could get complicated. Okay, so it could really. I'm going to put it kind of like, well, kind of like that. And there you are. Let me get my brayer so I can make sure everything is down. That is adorable, guys. I hope you can see that. It's really pretty. So you've got this interactive, movable piece, and you can write here and here, and here, right? It's just cute, right? Okay, well, I think it is. I'll agree with myself. It's cute. Okay, so I'm going to put my long, tall tags in here, and it's got plenty of room, so I'll put 2. So there you go. Is that adorable? Okay, let me bring in the signature now that we're going to use this on, and we're going to slide it back in place, right? More or less, I hope. Okay, so it goes right here in the signature. Let me get that sitting back in there. So now we've got, when you turn this page, so you're on this page, which I'm going to put something on that page. You're on this page, you turn this page, and you've got this piece that folds out like so. Writing space, and another little tuck pocket here, and a big pocket there. Is that adorable? Okay, I think it is. I really like that one. And there's plenty of room to put lace on this. Okay, just saying. And the Velcro, like I said, I'm probably going to put a half and a half, and then a half over here on the back of this matted piece. Not the journal card, but on the matted piece. Okay, that way it'll hold it securely in there with no problem. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, you don't have to use the Lady Mary journal kit to do this. You can use any pretty papers you want. I'm going to close this before I forget because, yeah, I did that. How clever. Okay, so Lady Mary journal is coming along. I love this one. It's going to have some fun things in it. Going to have some unique things in it. My brain, as I've said before, it's exploding with ideas, but that's what happens with me. That's what happens. Okay, so I hope you guys will give this a go. Give it a try. And just see what you can do. It's really easy, and it looks really nice. Yeah. So I didn't do the one where you cut out a hole or anything. I just kept it simple. Okay, so also I need to remind you about the drawing. If you want to be in the drawing for a free digital journal kit, could be this one. Lady Mary's an awesome journal kit. Just make a comment below any of my videos, and your name will be put in the drawing. I'll be putting your name in the drawing. But anyways, there you go. At each 100 mile marker on my subscribers list on the way to 1,000, I will be doing a drawing where I draw, and whoever wins can go to my Etsy shop, pick out which one you want on my digital journals, and I will send the files to you from me. Because Etsy doesn't like you to do that kind of thing with them. So, yep, all the way to 1,000. Then we're going to do something else. I've got plans and ideas and thoughts and dreams and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I'm rambling now. Okay, so you guys give this a try. It's so fun and so cute. And look at that. All that extra writing space in a cutesy way, right? It's adorable. Okay, so you guys give it a try. Leave a comment. Even if you didn't want to be in the drawing, you could still leave a comment and say hi. That way I know I'm not by myself. Like I said, sometimes you feel like you're just sitting here talking to yourself. Yeah, so you guys take care. Please like and subscribe, pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.